Hi everyone, welcome back to the Divine Healing with Love channel. I am Nicole. I'm so grateful to have you here with me today. Thank you all so much for being here with me. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. Thank you all so much for all of your love, comments, likes, encouragement. I love you all. I'm so grateful for you all. I'm so grateful that we are building this community, this tribe, the capital LOVE tribe, showing up for each other, helping each other, encouraging each other through our journeys, because we are all on this journey together. And thank you all. This is healing for me, healing for you. And I'm so grateful we could work together on this. So we are back with a pick a card. And this pick a card was a request from someone in the capital LOVE tribe. So thank you to that person who requested this. This reading is about who is your higher self. So on this journey of enlightenment and this journey of healing and finding your true self, finding who you really are, it's about getting in touch with your higher self, connecting back with your higher self, and really just finding that place where you really just know who you are and what you're about and what you're going to do this lifetime and what you're meant to do this lifetime. So that's the intention for this reading. Who is your higher self? What does your higher self want you to know? Who are you really at your core, the essence of you? Because your higher self is like your true self, is your higher self is guiding you back to connect to your higher self. That's what this is all about. So hopefully this reading, not hopefully, setting the intention that this reading will be impactful and something that can give you guidance and healing and feel that love from your higher self, because you are always loved by your higher self. Your higher self is always guiding you, loving you, protecting you. So just any messages that need to come through, this is what we're going to be tackling today from your higher self. So we have pile 1, and for pile 1 we have the Citrine. Okay. Pile 2 we have the Selenite wand. And pile 3 we have the Amethyst. The timestamps will be linked below. If you need to pause the video, go ahead and do so. If you need to pick more than one pile, go ahead and do so. Feel free to do whatever it is you need. Thank you all so much, and I will see you in your reading. Thank you. Hi, pile 1. Thank you. Welcome to your reading. If you chose this citrine crystal. So with the citrine crystal, for me, the citrine is all about that bravery. It's about personal power. It's connecting with your solar plexus chakra, and it can also help with your sacral chakra as far as like creativity. So you may be a very creative person, or you know how to tap into your sacral energy to unlock your creativity. I feel like for many of you, this lifetime is going to be about owning your personal power, knowing your true self, following your destiny, following your true north, your north node, and aligning yourself with that, but fully accepting your mission and fully accepting your purpose and your mission here on earth, this life journey, and having that personal power with that. Because the more you fully accept it, your mission in this journey, this life journey, the more personal power you can unlock. This lifetime is going to be big about your confidence, unlocking personal power, your just like your identity, who you are, being true to yourself. Being true to yourself, trusting yourself, trusting your mission, trusting you were chosen to do this mission for a special, specific reason. Many of you are leveling up this lifetime. This lifetime is going to be very crucial for you and your power and your ability to really, it's a lot of mastery I'm feeling. I'm feeling a lot of like mastery and like the things that you're doing this lifetime, you've done them many times before. So this is like, again, I'm getting mastery. It's like, you know, how well are you going to do these things? How, look at that. The sun fell out. So the sun fell out in reverse, but I want you to see it upright. And this is, again, that personal power. But we're going to get into it. See, okay, I'm going to keep it like this. They said keep it like this. So upright, okay? Yeah, like personal power here. Okay, 6 of staves. And this is 6 of wands in this deck. Okay, 9 of cups in reverse. So I'm going to show this to you upright. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot. I'm sorry. There's a lot on the line this lifetime. It's like mastery, but it's also like you have to, if you go off track, if you go off mission, if you lose your way, you'll be guided back to your mission, to your destiny, to your purpose. But self-sabotage is going to be an issue for you this lifetime because, again, it's like that personal power. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. It's about trusting yourself. Okay, we're going to get into it. Okay, let me see. These cards are just jumping. Spirit, please tell me who is Pile One's higher self. And I hope you're doing well, Pile One. Okay, the Empress in reverse. And then we have Princess of Pentacles in reverse. So that's Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. And then we have the Hermit in reverse. Alright, let's see. Pile 1. Okay, who is your higher self, Pile 1? So, you're very powerful. I feel like you already know this. This is something else that you're going to have to master this lifetime. You're going to have to master your own, knowing your own power, knowing your influence, what you mean to people, who you are to people, the place that you have in their lives, okay? Personal power, again, is going to be very powerful for you mastering that. Mastering that from not a place of ego, knowing the difference from having that divine confidence versus ego being involved and ego kind of like feeding that power center. Because when you have a place of divine confidence, you act differently. You love yourself differently. Your higher self. Okay, many of you have past lives in ancient Egypt here. Because whenever I see this card, for me, this always says Egypt, the sun in this deck. I keep going back to this card because this card is really powerful. Okay, this is Leo energy. Your higher self, you may be like an ascended master or a spirit guide in other dimensions right now because you're very high up on your upper echelon. You are, if we're talking about, if you're like ranking souls, okay, in this earth during this life journey, your soul is ancient, okay? You are like one of the top souls. Let's not say top, but one of the oldest souls walking this planet, okay? Your soul is very old. And again, it's like I'm getting this, you have a past life or past lives in Egypt, but it's also like this energy of Mastery. You may be in this place this lifetime where you are going to do a lot of different things. You may change careers, or you may start a lot of businesses, or do different, you have just like all these talents. You have multiple gifts, multiple talents, and you're going to do so many different things, and you're going to do it well because you are mastering a lot. For many of you, your higher self, again, ascended master. So when I say this in like spirit guide, I want to say this like this, okay? Ascended masters, from what I've been told, from my channeling, from my team, an ascended master is someone who is guiding and helping people in other dimensions. This is my belief, if you subscribe to the belief that everything is happening right now, past lives, current, there are all these different timelines, your past life energies, everything is just occurring right now. It's all happening now. It's just happening in different spaces, happening in different dimensions, on different timelines, but it's all happening at the same time, okay? So your higher self is an ascendant master. Your higher self is guiding people in other dimensions, guiding family members or just souls that you just chose to help. You are a person, for many of you, you are an earth angel this lifetime, in this life journey on earth right now. But for many of you, again, you are an ascendant master. So you have a lot of knowledge, you have a lot of wisdom, you have the ability to master many things this lifetime because you are ancient. You are a very old soul. You've done many things. It may even be hard or difficult for you to be impressed or phased by certain things. Like certain things this lifetime, it has to be really, really shocking to shock you. It's almost like nothing shocks you anymore because you literally have seen it and done it all. And this is not to be like an arrogant situation or something out of ego. This is nothing like that. Although the universe still finds a way to astound you. I want to be clear on that because you do still, and this is something else. And I'm sorry, I don't want to see them come all over the place, but the downloads are just coming down. This is something else that you're going to have to learn how to, because you're such an ancient soul, because you have such an old soul, you've seen everything under the sun, as that saying goes, right? Nothing is new under the sun. You've seen everything. You've just seen it in different characters, different people, different situations, but it's pretty much all the same stuff. So you will have to always still continue to open yourself up to the wonder and the awe of the universe. That's something else that your higher self wants you to do. Never have this energy of you can't be astounded, you can't be floored, you can't be shocked. Continue to start each day with the wonder and the curiosity and the never cease to amaze me type energy, type mindset, okay? That came through pretty clear. So your higher self is an ascendant master. You are mastering a lot this lifetime. Your higher self wants you to master a lot this lifetime. You are supposed to be celebrated. You are supposed to be on a public platform. You are supposed to have people following you. You are supposed to be guiding people. Like I say, you're guiding people. You are an ascendant master. You guide people in other dimensions, but you also are going to guide people your current lifetime, on your current timeline, whatever timeline you are on during this life journey. You are supposed to touch lives. You are supposed to be the living example. No pressure. Okay? You're supposed to be the one that people they look to you for. You're going to be the type where when people have situations and circumstances that they're dealing with, they're going to think about you and they're going to think about what would you do in this particular situation. That's just the kind of impact you are meant to have on people. And this is something that I feel that you have been afraid to accept. This is something that I feel that you have had challenges with accepting because you feel like it's too much. But I'm here to tell you, Pile One, it's not too much. You would not be given this job if it was, they thought that you couldn't handle it. I'm always bad at these sayings, but it's like, what is the saying? To whom much is given, I don't know, whatever. You know what I'm talking about, okay? You were given this for a reason because they know you can handle it. This is about mastery. You've done this before. You've led, you've guided people on earth in other lifetimes. Now, this is about mastering that, which you've started. Because again, you are connecting back to your higher self, your true essence, your true soul, who you really are. So it's about your personal power, accepting these opportunities, accepting the opportunity to help others, accepting the opportunity to lead and guide. Many of you are a leader. You are a leader and you're meant to lead. You're meant to lead many people. But you are not fully accepting that mission because you may feel scared, you may not feel good enough, you may not feel worthy of a position like that. You may feel like again, I'm just getting this energy of not feeling good enough, not feeling worthy, not really feeling like you have what it takes to do this. And I'm here to tell you, all of that is not true. All these things that you're thinking, these self-limiting beliefs, these are not true. And you are going to have to come out of this shell. The shell that you're creating, the box you're creating, you are meant to be out, free, showing who you are. I just saw 911. Someone needed to hear that. That's Archangel Michael. Thank you, Archangel Michael. You are meant to be on this platform. You are meant to lead people. And for some of you, here's what's happening, okay? The world is changing, as we know. Earth is changing. The vibration is changing. So the leaders that are rising up, the people that are going to be guiding people are going to be like, what we would call regular people now. Okay? It's not going to be, the celebrities. And if you watch my channel, you already know I don't like using those words because celebrity, that's someone we should be celebrating, and not all celebrities we can celebrate what they do. So the people who are going to be rising up are going to be people like regular people who are going to be showing people the way. They're like, hey, stop focusing on those people and what they're doing and focus on this, and this will help you to get to where you need to be. So don't feel like, because your hair may be a certain way or your body is a certain way or your look is a certain way that people won't follow you, because it's like this whole, what's been built in our society that if you look this way, if you do this or you do that, people won't like you. People only have to watch people that they feel like that, they're attracted to. And, don't focus on things like that. That's not what this is about. You will have the following because you have what it takes. You have what it takes, and you are meant to be on this platform because you're meant to guide and to lead people. You are a leader. If you have not stepped into the leadership role, start stepping into it. Start doing things, from a place where it doesn't seem to, start doing things in your community. Okay, start there. Start, even if it's on a virtual platform like a YouTube channel, or connecting, doing things on social media, or meeting with people in your community, whatever it is, because it's going to be different for everyone, the kind of message. But the message that many of you are supposed to be spreading is, of course, of love and peace and harmony, but enlightening people. Sorry, Mercury retrograde. Okay, guiding people towards enlightenment. Okay, helping people to find who they are, find their destiny, find their purpose, get out of their own way, come out of these self-limiting beliefs, come out of the matrix, find who they really are and what they're meant to do. Many of you are supposed to be doing that, and that's what you're going to be mastering this lifetime. Okay, and again, this is not something that's going to be easy, but you're going to have to come out of the shadows and own this. Some of you may already be And this is another thing. If you don't do this, your abundance will definitely be affected if you don't follow your destiny, because you have a choice. You have free will. You don't have to follow your destiny, but your abundance will be affected. And in turn, if you have children, their abundance will be affected by this as well. This will create karma, and this will also affect your place in the realm, because you are an ascendant master. You're already doing this. You just got to get in touch. You are already doing this. It's about doing it now, this lifetime, during this life journey, and asking your higher self, what do you need to do? Show me the way. And asking your higher self to help you become more confident, because it's going to take confidence. Maybe you need to work with some citrine. It's going to take confidence to be able to do this. You have to be fearless. You have to continue to put that fear down and be fearless and speak your truth and be honest about who you are and what you're here to do. Okay, so let's get some more cards. So this is going to be, when I pull these cards, this is going to be, again, like some guidance from your higher self, what you need to be working on this lifetime and what your higher self wants you to know. So you have number 7. So some of you may be a life path 7. Okay. But this says sacred space. I find peace, security, and contentment when surrounded by nature. Okay. The healer, number 8. Okay, so many of you are a healer too, or meant to be a healer, but we're going to get to this. I am loving and compassionate and able to bring healing to others. So we have sacred vision. We also have increased awareness. And again, Master Buddha. This is about mastery. This lifetime for you is big on mastery. Okay, the 7. Again, number 7, the 7 star sisters, birthing, creations, tapestry of life, expression. Okay, the great severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. And then we have, you are not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. I mean, I really just cannot make this up. This is everything we were just talking about. Okay, so let's talk about this. So, again, mastery. I cannot say this enough. Again, confirming Master Buddha coming through. Deep connection, trust your inner voice. Many of you are ascended masters. When this is over with, go look that up. Ascendant masters are like Jesus, Buddha. I mean, you are an ascended master. I'm not saying that you're on their level. I don't know. That's your higher self. You have to connect with your higher self and find that out. You may be on that level. I can't tell you that. That's not coming through. It's this general reading, so we got to get what's coming through right now. But you are high up. You are upper echelon. Upper echelon of souls here. Okay? Top stuff. This is huge. This is big. This is something that I feel you already know. But you didn't really want to, I don't want to say you didn't want to hear this, but this is something that you've been avoiding because you feel accountability and expectation. But this is a part of your path. This is your north node. You are not for everyone. You are just not for everyone. And it's okay. But guess what? You will be for a lot of people, and a lot of people will be following you. Absolutely. Because 6 of Wands came out. You are meant to be on this platform, but you have to accept that you're not going to be for everyone, and everyone isn't going to like you, or everyone isn't going to understand, but people will respect you. Like for me, for example, I'm the type of reader, I'm not for everyone. I'm not a fluffy reader. I'm not the kind of reader I'm just not a fluffy reader. I'm not going to be the reader that's for everyone. Now, will a lot of people love my videos? I feel like they will. But I'm a harder reader. I don't, wrap the truth up in a pretty little bow. I try to be as, make it as, easy to digest as I can, but I do realize I'm just the type of reader that I'm giving you the truth, and the truth is not always comfortable and it's not always easy to hear. So that's the type of reader that a lot of people will steer away from because it's difficult for them to, it's uncomfortable and it's difficult for them to hear that. So I've accepted that. And the more that I continue to accept that, hey, I'm not for everyone. I'm not going to be the reader that everyone is going to enjoy my videos, and it's okay. Because those who need it, who gravitate toward it, they will be here. So you are going to have to accept that. You're going to have to accept that if you decide to be on YouTube or you decide to be on another social media platform, doing stuff on Instagram or something like that, that, yeah, everyone isn't going to like it. Everyone isn't going to understand. Everyone isn't going to gravitate. And it's okay because you're not a gimmick. You're not fly by night. You're just not that type of person. You are a master, okay? And you have ancient wisdom. You are a very old soul. So people may not understand your humor. People may not understand, that they may not connect with it, but it's okay. There are a lot of people who will. And the people who are meant to connect with you, they will connect with you. So this lifetime is not only about mastery, but it's also about birthing something new. Carving out something new, something that has never been done before. Pioneer energy, creating something new, innovative, carving out whatever it is that you want to create to leave your mark on this world, because your soul has imprinted so many different places on earth. You're imprinted in many different countries, many different places, many different things you've done. So that imprint is going to continue. And it's about the expression of your truth. Expressing your truth at all costs and trusting your inner voice. You have a deep connection with the universe. You are very divine, very multidimensional. You have the kind of connection that a lot of people, you're very tapped in. You are a channel. You are very tapped in. You know how to communicate with your team and other spirits and higher up energies, where other people, they don't have that type of gift. They're not there yet. They're just simply, their consciousness and awareness, their soul hasn't made it to that point, and you already have it. So trust your inner voice and trust this deep connection that you have with the universe and the cosmos and the energies of the universe, okay? Sacred vision, choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. So you're here to show people love. You're here to show people that love has no boundaries, that you can love without conditions. You can unconditionally love anyone you will want to love. You're here to show people how to unconditionally love people, unconditionally love others, how to have empathy, how to have compassion. That's part of what your higher self wants you to know. And this is your higher self. You are love. That's the essence of you. You are love, and your higher self is all about that. And your higher self is showing you that this is what you need to do to connect back, to get back to who you really are, your true essence. And this is a part of your destiny. So with this anger here, I feel like in the conflict, this is going to be different for many of you, but this is going to be showing that forgiveness, you're going to be, again, clearing that karma, but you're also working through the anger that you may have within your soul, because, again, you've been here, you've seen a lot of different things, you've experienced a lot of different things. So the contracts that you have with people are going to be calling for you to soften up to loving them despite the things that they've done to you, despite the betrayal and lying and deceit, the deception. You're going to have to love despite those things, despite feeling angry or feeling like, you never want to see this person again or never even want this person in your life, to forgive them and love them despite that, right? So that's going to be something else that you are meant to do, and this helps you to connect more with your higher self because you are love. That is the essence of your being. So you are naturally a healer. You have medicine man, medicine woman, shamanic healing energies within you. And again, you're supposed to bring this love and compassion to others, to show them how to have empathy, to have compassion, and to love, and that helps to heal other people. So you are a healer. You may be able to have, energy within your hands where you could touch and it just heals people. You're very powerful, Padawan. You are very powerful. Own this power. Own who you are. For some of you, I just heard you need to get a citrine crystal and put it on your solar plexus and do some meditation, or just sit there and just, have a little quiet time. Play some solar plexus chakra music. For many of you, this is what this is about. This lifetime is about. Your solar plexus is getting a huge upgrade because you have to, this is mastery. And again, you have to have that confidence in order to master these things, and in order to be on this platform, to be doing the kind of things you're going to be doing. Because again, for many of you, you are going to be very famous, very well known, very known for your gifts, your healing abilities, what you're teaching and showing others. So in order to be able to handle it, you have to have a strong solar plexus that's balanced in divine confidence. Sometimes they call it confidence, whatever you want to call it. I call it divine confidence, okay? Not from ego, but just knowing who you are. And this is going to help you know who you are. Your higher self is big time soul, okay? Go out in nature more. When you are in nature, that really helps you to reconnect with your higher self and to connect more with what you're supposed to do and get the messages for moving forward. Connect with water. Just get grounded. Take your shoes off. Put your feet in the grass. Listen to the trees. Let the sun hit your face. Really take time to connect with nature. Many of you need to go out in nature once a day, at least. If you could make it more than that, even if you're out in nature for like 10 minutes. Okay? Really make that time. Okay, we're going to get a few more messages from your higher self. Just what does your higher self want you to know? There's a few more, and then we'll get to your oracles. Okay, pile 1, please. Pile 1. Messages from their higher self. Yeah, you guys are big time. You are big time. And you're very supported. You are very supported through this journey. Once again, healer. So this is, again, double confirmation here. Okay. We have 3 children. We have gossip, gossip, gossip. I'm going to get to these. Co-create with the universe. Public platform. New career. And new home. Wow. Okay, so pile 1. Your higher self is coming through saying, stick on this path. Because when you stick on this path, look what's coming in for you. A new home and a new career. Many of you have been wanting this new beginning, wanting something new, some new energy, maybe even wanting to start a family. And so your higher self is coming through saying, stay on this path, co-create with the universe, and a new home and new career is coming. For many of you, you will have both, a new home and a new career. We have double confirming messages here about the healer and the public platform. You are meant to be on a public platform. So the more you try to wiggle out of this, or like, I don't want the public to see me, I don't want the public to know me, or feeling like you don't want to be in the spotlight, you want your privacy, your higher self is saying you can have your privacy. You are going to do this the way you want to do it. Don't limit yourself. Don't box yourself in. Co-create with the universe. You can have a private life and still be in the spotlight. It can be done. That's what I just heard loud and clear. But you are meant to be on a public platform. People are meant to know who you are. People are meant to follow you. They are meant to use your guidance to help change their life. Use the wisdom that you're going to give to help change their life. This is meant for them to follow what you're saying. You're meant to heal people through your words, your writing, the speaking, all of those things. You're meant to heal others with that energy. For some of you, if you want children, this is your higher self coming through saying you will be having children. For some of you, you will have 3 children. But don't get caught up on the 3. If you feel like you're resonating with that, then that's for you. But for some of you, you will be having children, or you may already have children, and the children are a part of course, your destiny. But or you will be working with children. I'm hearing too. For some of you, you will have a career working with children, a new career working with children. So, you take that how that resonates. For some of you, you have some gossipy people around you, or people are gossiping around you. People are talking about you, or I'm hearing for some of you it's family gossip. For some of you, I'm hearing it's like gossip on social media. People are gossiping about you, looking at your page or looking at the things you're putting out there, and they're talking to other people. There's some type of gossip around you. So this is just for you to be aware that people are gossiping about you, whatever that may be about, okay? But you stay on track and you continue to co-create with the universe, because you have huge powers where you can create whatever it is you want. Remember, thought equals creation, and you have those abilities. So let's get to your oracles. We have study and learning, healthy choices, connect with music. Okay, then we have flow, change, and freedom. Wow. Okay, I release all criticism. I listen with love to my body's messages. It's only a thought, and a thought can be changed. Okay, so Power 1, right now is the time for you to be studying and learning. You may be in this place of you started taking some classes, or you're in school, or you're reading a lot, and again, it's a time for learning, okay? Thank you, angels, for allowing me to see that every day is a learning day. You should be learning every single day, learning something new, reading, studying, spending your time practicing on things. Right now is the time to strengthen yourself, because again, this is mastery. You are mastering a lot of things this lifetime. That's what this is about. You are a master. So in order to master so many different things, you have to do your research. You have to do your homework. You have to know what it is you're talking about. You have to get the proper tools in place so you know what you have to do. So really make each day, put a concerted effort here in learning and growing, because when you learn, you grow more and you expand more. Right now, your body is asking you to make healthy choices. And I see here with the I listen to my body. So for some of you, you need to do more exercise. You may need to do some yoga. Get more in touch with your body. What is your body telling you? You may need to eat healthier. Take some vitamins, drink more water, make some more healthier choices with your eating, cut back on some things, maybe cutting back on fried foods, or cutting back on chips, or a lot of sweets and things like that. So make some healthy choices, because remember, your body is your temple, and if you don't love and respect your body, then you can't do the things that you're meant to do this lifetime, okay? So even listen to your body, the body messages that you feel about people in your life, or things like that. Pay attention to that. Right now, connect with music. Music is very healing for you. It will give you a lot of inspiration. It says, thank you, angels, for inspiring me through music. So right now, the angels are inspiring you through music. Connect with music. Take time to listen to the music. Let the lyrics, or whatever it is you're listening to, really get into your soul and your mind and your body, and spark that inspiration. Because right now is the time for learning and growing and inspiration, because you are going to be creating a lot. You are going to co-create whatever it is you want to do. Again, you may be inventing something or doing something that's never been done. Change is coming in. We saw that before. For many of you, you're going to be moving to a new home, or starting a new career, or starting a family. So change is happening. So don't limit yourself. Don't be afraid. Don't be fearful of the changes. Don't think to yourself, oh, am I ready? Can I handle this? You're ready for almost anything, because again, you're a master. You got this. This is about just letting go and surrendering to the process, and surrendering to this change that's occurring and trusting in it. And again, that's what this flow of the changes, flow of what's happening. Just flow. Don't force anything. Don't force anything. When you force, you're thinking about it too much, you're overthinking, overanalyzing. Go with whatever you've been told to do in that moment. Remember, your inner guidance, your intuition is very strong. It's a lot stronger than many people out here. You have a strong intuition, inner voice. Trust it. Trust yourself. The more you trust yourself, the more you build in that personal power and freedom. I no longer want this fiery ring of resentment to block the good. Release the good. Release me from its bonds. So right now you may be feeling resentful, or you may be feeling angry. Again, this is about you forgiving those people who did you wrong, forgiving them for what they did, and loving them despite that. Because when you hold that energy, you block yourself from abundance. So you're going to have to love them and forgive them and move forward despite the things that they've done to you. And so that may mean that you need to write yourself write a letter to these people and burn it, or you need to speak your truth, whatever it is that you can get closure so you can move on, because you don't want to block yourself. And you want to release all criticism as well. I only give out that which I wish to receive in return. My love and acceptance of others is mirrored to me in every moment. So again, love and accept yourself. When you don't love and accept yourself, you see that in other people. It's mirrored back to you. It's a mirror. Again, this is mastery. So a lot of people will be mirroring to you what you need to work on within yourself. Love, acceptance, and personal power is going to be huge for you this lifetime, and mastery. So I really hope this helps, Pile One. I'm sending you so much love. If no one told you that they love you today, I love you. Thank you so much for showing up for yourself, for doing this work, connecting back with your higher self. I'm wishing you all the success and blessings, and thank you for being who you are. Please like the video. Please subscribe. Join the capital LOVE tribe. Thank you all so much, and I'll see you in the next reading. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. If you chose the Selenite wand, So, the energy, I hope you're well, Pile 2. The energy I'm getting from this is your higher self wants you to know that this lifetime you're going to be doing a lot of karma clearing this lifetime, clearing a lot of karmic patterns that were developed from other lifetimes, other life journeys, and it's time to really clear it out, really release this karma. You will be releasing a lot of family karma, a lot of karma with your relationships, a lot of these patterns that were built in previous lifetimes that the energy has just lingered and really has not moved. It hasn't, it was like a lot of things that's happened that in other lifetimes with other people. And again, the energy has kind of lingered. It just never was cleared or really in a balanced way. It wasn't balanced, okay? So you're meant to do a lot of that this lifetime. That's really a huge part of this life journey for you. Okay, so who is your higher self, Pile 2? Let's find that out. Who is your higher self? And what does your higher self want you to know? Okay, so we have Judgment. We have Two of Swords. We have Prince of Pentacles. That's Knight of Pentacles. We have the Hanged One. We have the World. And then we have Six of Cups in reverse. and Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Who is your higher self? Okay, let's just make sure you can see this. Okay, pile 2, your higher self. So, with your higher self, your higher self has a lot of different messages here. This is interesting. I'm getting this energy. This is going to be a lot of different messages. If you don't resonate with some of these things, feel free to pick another pile. But your higher self has been through a lot of different things, been through a lot of turmoil, a lot of pain, a lot of, there's been this energy of not accepting. Self-acceptance is going to be big for you this lifetime, because there's an energy of not wanting to, whatever, body you incarnate and your soul incarnates in, there's this energy of not wanting to accept what you see, not wanting to accept who you are, feeling very lost, or just not, I don't want to say lost, but not in tune or not in touch with like where you're placed on earth sometimes, where your body is, the type of body that you have. Your higher self, I'm getting this energy of, this is very interesting. For some of you, you are like at a mid-level soul's journey, what I call it. And this is like, or you are a baby soul. This is like where you don't have as much wisdom and experiences on earth and other places in the universe as some of like the old souls have, but you're like at the midway point, or you may be more of a baby soul, because for some of you, you are a baby soul, and that's okay too. Or you're at a mid-level point. I'm not getting old soul from this group, so if you feel like you're a very old soul, choose another pile, because I'm not getting old soul energy from this group. But I am getting this energy of royalty. I am also getting this energy of definitely royalty, definitely being abundant. Your higher self is the type of person that has been abundant many times. You're naturally just blessed with abundance. You're naturally blessed with so many things that a lot of people don't get to have. And it's like you may also just, whatever it is that you want, it always comes to you. You're always, you always receive that assistance and that help as you need it. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like kind of going back to what I was saying, where it's not like an old soul, because a very old soul or old soul deals more with mastery and deals more with like more challenges and more issues, because it's like you've done those things that when you were a mid-level soul or a baby soul. So you're not going to keep experiencing things at that same level, at that same intensity. So for this pile, I'm getting this energy of more so your higher self is climbing the ladder with you. Your higher self is climbing this ladder with you, and you and your higher self work together more than you know. Your higher self is saying, please thank me more than what you do. Because your higher self is like, you don't thank me enough. You'll thank the ancestors, you'll thank your spirit guides, you'll thank the Most High, you'll thank God, you'll thank the universe. But your higher self is like, I'm right there with you, holding your hand, getting you through these situations as well. We're both working together. And your higher self is like, some of the things that your higher self is protecting you from some situations and other timelines and other dimensions, that if, for example, let's just say something like, for example, let's just say like this, right? Okay. You and your friends are going out, okay? Going out for a night of fun. And you know how it's just like we have free will and we have all these variables that can happen, like when we drive, we never know, we could get into a car accident, God forbid, or something bad could happen. We go out to a restaurant, someone could fall and hurt themselves, or someone could get sick. And so your higher self is like, I'm protecting you so much. I'm ahead of you, but I'm not that much ahead of you. Where it's like, okay, your higher self goes into, like, when you make plans with someone, your higher self goes to that situation to see all the possible outcomes that can happen and sets things up and puts things in place so you don't get hurt. So these things, nothing bad comes to you. Terrible situations don't happen because your higher self puts, like, a block there, a protection. Your higher self blocks something else. Your higher self is always moving the parts for you to protect you and block things that don't serve you. So your higher self does a lot of work on your behalf. Like I said, your higher self is like right there with you, because when you're an older soul, your higher self is higher up. Okay, it's like, I'm not saying that it's like harder to get to, but it's like your higher self has had so many of these experiences because you're an older soul. So your higher self is a bit higher up than what this is with like a baby soul or mid-level journey soul, where it's like your higher self is a bit more closer to you, more connected. I mean, of course, we are all connected to our higher self, but I hope this makes sense. I just want you to like know that your higher self is doing more protecting and loving you than you realize. And your higher self is trying to push you to accepting yourself more, loving yourself more, because your higher self is saying that that's going to be a big part of your journey this lifetime. Not only is it going to be clearing the karma and clearing those, balancing the karma in your relationships where things are balanced, but it's also going to be about loving and accepting yourself, loving who you are, loving your body. I'm getting, for some of you, you don't love your physical appearance, or you're having a hard time loving your physical appearance. You're having a harder time accepting your physical appearance this lifetime. So, and it could be for some of you that, again, you have that royalty energy. So when you were royalty before, maybe things were different, and you remember that, your soul remembers that, and you want to go back to this place. But your higher self wants me to tell you that your higher self is like, you've done this, so it's time to move on to the next challenge, the next journey. And your higher self is like, you're always royalty. You're always going to be that. That's why you're so abundant. But with your relationship contracts in particular, I'm hearing with your soulmate contracts, you are meant to clear karma and balance out these connections. And for some of you, you're not doing that because the Six of Cups is coming up in reverse. And Six of Cups, this is a soulmate card for me. And then I see soulmate here. We're going to get to this part. But you're meant to clear and balance these relationships and your soulmate contracts. And for some of you, you're not doing that. You're not following your inner guidance. You're not listening to your higher self. You're not listening to your higher self, and you're not going to be able to connect the way you want because you're going to have to trust yourself and love and accept yourself. And accept yourself for the gifts that you have as well. Okay, so let's get some of these. Here's some more messages from your higher self. What else does your higher self want you to know? So we have Lady Venus, downloads and understanding. Mother Mary, love and peace. Empathic starseed. And then we have messenger. Okay, we also have spirit guides. 25, which reduces to number 7. And then we have find your bliss. 15, which reduces to 6. Okay, so Your higher self wants you to know that you are meant to be this messenger of harmony, peace, balance. And again, going back to balance, having balanced connections, having balance within yourself, having that sense of love, peace, and acceptance for yourself, loving your physical body, loving your physical appearance, and taking care of yourself, taking care of your own personal needs, your physical needs. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. So for some of you, your higher self wants you to know that choose peace. Don't have this, attitude that you need to be right all the time. Choose peace, and you may need to heal a mother wound. You may have a mother wound that you need to heal that is really coming up for you right now. And again, that's clearing that karma, healing these relationships, bringing harmony and balance. Balance is going to be really important for you this life journey as well. Okay, and your higher self really wants you to know that. And see, this is what I was saying, like with this card here. This is like your higher self. Your higher self is right there with you. Right there with you. Even though this card says spirit guides, I thought of higher self here when I saw this. So I open my heart to my guides and trust in the wisdom they share with me. So your spirit guides and ancestors and higher self, they're letting you know that they share wisdom with you all the time. But you have to trust it, and you have to open your heart. Open your heart to this energy and be accepting, because right now some of you, you are very empathic and you are absorbing a lot of energy that's not yours. Okay, so for some of you, you do need some type of clearing. You need to sage yourself or take a spiritual bath and really clear your energy, because you have energetic negative or low vibrational energy in your energy field, and you absorb a lot of things that are not yours. Okay, that's not yours to hold on to. So you need to release it and release that energy out of your energetic field, because for some of you, you have been compromised. Okay, so you need to clear yourself. Sage your home, sage yourself, take a spiritual bath with some bath salts, and really cleanse and clear yourself. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven in the astral realm. So again, you are connected. You are very connected, and your higher self wants you to trust the downloads that are coming through. Trust it and know that everything is getting ready to make sense. A lot of clarity is coming through. A lot of truth is downloading. Is coming down for you to know this information so you can move forward and you can bring that harmony and balance to yourself this lifetime. We also have Find Your Bliss. I am following a path I love and fully aligned to my soul purpose. So your higher self wants you to really get aligned with your soul purpose. Your higher self is saying that it's time for you to really be aligned with your soul purpose, with your destiny, your north node, your true north, what you're meant to do this lifetime. Many of you, I'm hearing, you have not aligned yourself with your purpose. You're still trying to find your life purpose. You're trying to find your destiny. And that's something that you're still searching for. And I'm hearing that you won't really find true happiness, which is find your bliss. You won't really find that until you align with your soul purpose. You must align with your soul purpose in order to really have that contentment and happiness and balance and harmony that you really seek. And so your higher self really wants you to get aligned with your soul purpose. What is your mission? What are you meant to do? Start making the steps to do it. And if you don't know, start journaling, start praying, start meditating, start reflecting, start praying for answers. Pray for answers. I have maybe I need to do that, since I have done a life purpose reading before on this channel, but maybe I need to do like your destiny or, your path or whatever. But start with your life path number. Go, Google how to find out my life path number and find that number out and start doing the reading on that. Start by looking at your birth chart, your natal chart. Look at your north node. Whatever your north node is in the sign of your north node. Once you find that information out, Google that as well and start reading about your north node, and that starts to tell you about your destiny, because it's time to really unlock your soul's purpose, because you're looking for happiness and you need to be truly aligned with your soul's purpose and mission. And that's what's going to help you find that bliss that you really seek. Okay, so let's get some more messages from your higher self. What else does your higher self want you to know, Pal 2? Yeah, your higher self really wants you to get aligned with your soul purpose, because your higher self is saying once you really get aligned with it, all these things that have felt, you felt down about, or you struggled with, or having a hard time loving and accepting, all of that is going to go away. Okay, Pile 2, please. Pile 2. Okay. So we have storyteller. So some of you, your life purpose may be storytelling. Okay, philanthropist. Okay, we're going to go over all of these. Second marriage. Okay, we have 3 children. We have needs alone time. Okay, let's get a couple more. Okay, we have pray and listen. We have past life. And then we have all the clairs. Okay, so pile 2. For some of you, you are a storyteller. You are meant to be a storyteller. You're meant to tell different stories. You may be telling your story in a public arena, on a public platform. That's going to be for some of you. That's not going to be for all of you. But somehow you're meant to tell your story. Your story, or telling other stories, is going to help heal you, but it's also going to help heal others, and that's what you're meant to do. You are a philanthropist for some of you. You are meant to do things for humanity. Start a foundation. Start charitable, do charitable events. Do things that will help, again, humanity. Give back. Volunteer. Set up things that, again, charitable events, charitable organizations. Doing things like that. This is naturally who you are, so that may be a part of your destiny. For many of you, you need alone time, and if you're not getting alone time, your higher self is saying you need alone time sometimes to connect with yourself, to connect with the wisdom and the knowledge and the downloads that are coming through. For some of you, you will be marrying, and your higher self wants you to know you will be getting married. For some of you, it's your first marriage, but for some of you, it will be your second marriage or third. For some of you, if you wanted children, this is your higher self coming through, letting you know you will be having children. For some of you, I am hearing you will adopt, or you will have a stepchild as well. So that's going to be for some of you. You take what resonates. But don't get caught up on number 3. That may apply, but it may not apply. But I'm seeing children. For some of you, you will be working with children, or you already work with children, and that's a part of your destiny as well. But you do need to pray and listen. You do need to listen to the guidance. Talk to your higher self. Ask your higher self. Pray and ask for the answers. Okay? Just pray. And then the information will come through. Past life. Again, past life karma clearing is going to be big for you this lifetime. You're meant to do a lot of past life karma clearing, balancing out these relationships and balancing out that karma. And then many of you have the clair abilities. You have the clairvoyance, the clairsentience, with the feeling in your body and in your hands, or you feel things intuitively in your body. The clairvoyance, you're able to predict things, you're able to see things. You have those clair abilities. So if you're not stepping into those clair abilities, you definitely have them. And your higher self is saying that you need to come through and start using these abilities to help you moving forward on your journey. All right, so let's get to your oracles. Okay, so we have manifesting miracles, Archangel Orion. Okay, synchronicity. unconditional love, the Divine Mother. Outrageous openness. Inner power. Awakening. Okay, and then we also have, it is safe to look within. I love and approve of myself. And then we have, I can release the past and forgive everyone. Okay, so again, how to love and forgiveness is going to be big. And then we have the mother again. And we saw that in those other cards. So some of you have mother healing that you need to do, healing the mother wound, healing the pain. There may be a lot of karma with your mother that you need to clear as well. That may be what's coming through right now, and it's affecting things in your life. But it says, thank you, Divine Mother, for helping me to give and receive the love I deserve. So you're being asked again to balance that giving and receiving. Harmony, balance. That's going to be big for you this lifetime. Giving love the same reciprocal way you receive love. It needs to be a balance, okay? Moving things in a balanced way. And sometimes, again, you have to clear karma in order to do that. Sometimes things can't flow in a balanced and harmonious way because karma creates imbalance. And if you don't clear the karma, the relationships are going to be imbalanced. So you have to do what you can do to clear the karma and do the work on your side. So right now you have signs and guidance coming. These are things coming in divine timing. And again, this is about you praying and listening and paying attention to what's in front of you. We have with this outrageous openness. Dear love, open me to your will. Release me from attachments. Surprise and delight me with your plan. You know what's needed and I am open to receive. So right now, you need to be really open to receiving support from the divine, receiving love, receiving assistance, help, and just whatever it is that you need right now. Be open to receiving it, because many of you are going through another awakening, and you're awakening to the different things that are happening. You may be awakening to your purpose. You may be awakening to the karma clearing that you need to do, or, the things, the people in your life, relationships in your life, whatever that looks like for you. Right now, Archangel Orion is helping you and guiding you and protecting you. So Archangel Orion is helping you to manifest miracles. Right now, you're trying to manifest miracles. So thank Archangel Orion for helping you and guiding you. You're also being asked to step into your inner power. Give me the courage and the power to do what must be done. So step into that inner power that you have. You have a lot of power. Step into that so it can help you move forward. I love and approve of myself. So this is, again, love and acceptance of who you are. It's going to be huge for you this lifetime. And that's also going to balance out karma as well. But it's also going to help you to align with your true destiny and your true purpose. Because the more you love and accept yourself, the more you can connect with your higher self as well. Because you are love. And you will be going back to that place of really loving and accepting you for who you are. So you're being asked to release the past and forgive everyone. I free myself and everyone in my life from old past hurts. They are free. I am free to move into new glorious experiences. So free yourself of that. Free yourself. Forgive these people. Show them love, forgive them, and move forward. And free yourself up for new, harmonious, balanced experiences. And it's safe to look within. So this is meaning your higher self wants you to look within. Your higher self wants you to take some time to focus on your healing, what you need, how you could look within yourself to love and accept yourself more, so you can move forward in your journey and continue to align yourself with your destiny and your purpose. So I really hope this helps, Pile 2. Thank you all so much. If no one told you that they love you today, I love you. I'm sending you so much love. I'm proud of you for showing up for yourself and doing this work. Please like the video, comment below, let me know how this resonated, subscribe, join the capital LOVE tribe. Thank you all so much, and I'll see you in the next reading. Hi, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. I hope you're doing well. Chose the Amethyst. Excuse me, the Amethyst. So the energy I'm getting is that you're very intuitive. Because the Amethyst, it helps you with your intuition, helps you with, you may have very vivid dreams, you may have prophetic dreams. I'm hearing that your higher self communicates with you a lot through your dreams, through the dream space. You get a lot of inspiration and downloads through your dreams as well. And like I said, your higher self connects with you through your dreams. So having a dream journal or having some type of voice memos or recordings of your dreams when you wake up, writing down this information or putting it in your phone or somehow will be very helpful to you, because like I said, your higher self connects with you in the dream space, and your higher self also connects with you through meditation. Your higher self shows you a lot of images and visions through your third eye chakra. So also for some of you, your higher self wants you to put some amethyst under your pillow. Okay. Yeah. You may have difficulties with like illusions or feeling, it's like feeling very, you don't know what's real and what's not sometimes. Like I said, issues with illusions, or feeling like, for some of you, you know, you're so clairvoyant or you're so gifted with your dreams that you're able to predict things and you're able to really see things ahead. Like I said, your higher self gives you a lot of information through your dreams and your psychic and intuitive abilities. But for some of you, I'm feeling like it's something with the moon. It's something with like the moon cycles and the phases. You know, some of you may be a Cancer or Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. The moon phases are going to be really important for you. And you also need to check to see the moon. What was the moon phase the day you were born? Okay, so Google that. You know, Google what was the moon phase, you know, the day you were born. Because that's going to help you as well. Do some research on that. Okay, Pile 3. Who's your higher self? Okay, so we have Strength in reverse. I'm going to show it to you upright. We have 8 of Pentacles. We have 6 of Swords in reverse. Pile 3. We have King of Pentacles. We have Ace of Swords. And we have the Star in reverse. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have Temperance. Okay, so, okay, let's make sure you can see this. Okay, Pile 3. So, who is your higher self? Your higher self is very strong and wise and gifted. Your higher self has had many lifetimes of being this strong leader, tribal. I'm getting a lot of tribal energy here. This strong leader, this warrior, this person who, you know, your higher self is like the type of energy that commands respect, commands for, it's again, it's like that warrior, that seriousness, that, you know, natural born leader. Your higher self is a leader in the other realms, okay? Leading you, but leading many different people. Many people follow, okay? And you have this energy this lifetime where people are supposed to, you're going to be leading people as well. Now, in the capacity that you do this is going to be different for each of you, but many of you are called to leadership. You're called to be a leader, and you are being supported in this, even if you don't feel like you are. Your higher self wants you to step into your personal strength and your inner power, because you are meant to be leading people and helping others through your leadership. And that's something, again, that you're being supported, but you're going to have to balance this out and fully accept your leadership role, because your higher self is just a true leader. Someone who, I do feel for many of you, this is something that, you know, you in past lives you avoided, or you felt like you weren't ready for this, or you tried to run away from what you were being called to do, the leadership you were being called to be in. You tried to run away, you tried to not be a part of it. And this lifetime is going to be really about facing that fear, really stepping into your personal power, facing the fear, because like I said, in other lifetimes, you ran away from leadership. You ran away from being the leader or the person that, you know, like the warrior. You may have been leading in wars, or leading a tribe, or leading the community in some way, royalty. You know, you were leading, and you may have done things to avoid that position because you didn't want the accountability, or you didn't want the responsibility. You didn't feel that you had the strength to do it. You didn't feel confident in yourself. So this lifetime is going to be about conquering that fear, conquering the fear of being seen, the fear of being known, the fear of people knowing who you are, the fear of people looking to you as that leader, the fear of having that accountability or responsibility that you avoided in other lifetimes. So, and knowing that you are protected and you are divinely guided to this leadership role, and this is going to balance out your energy, but it's also going to balance out past life energies, which is supposed to be happening here. Past life energies are supposed to be balanced for you this lifetime, and you stepping into the leadership role is going to help that, because that's going to be a big fear. You may already have a huge fear of that this lifetime. You know, you may have a fear of being a leader, or a fear, and again, the type of leader is going to be different for each of you. You know, you could be a leader working at a school. You know, you could become the principal. You could be a teacher now, and you may have like thoughts or aspirations, or like maybe not aspirations, but you may think to yourself, oh, you know, if I was the principal, I would do this, or I did this way. You know, you may already be having those thoughts and ideas, but you may be afraid of being a principal, because the principal is accountable for the whole school, responsible for the whole school, staff and students. Whereas a teacher is just responsible for the students in the classroom. You know, you're talking about 20 to 25 students versus it could be 1,000 people in the building. So that may be something, again, that, you know, although this is maybe not on a public platform or something like that, it's public in the community, but it's also having that responsibility and that accountability. Now, some of you may be called to be on a public platform, okay? I am getting that energy for some of you, and that may be something that you're avoiding because you may not want people to know who you are, or you may feel like, you know, you can't have your privacy, or you may not believe in yourself enough that you feel like people will listen to you, or whatever the case may be. So now you're going to have to really step into that personal power that you have, that your higher self is helping you to connect with. Your higher self is showing you through your visions and your dreams the kind of leader that you are called to be, that you are meant to be, that's destined for you, this life journey. And like I said, it's coming through very strongly that many of you avoided being a leader in your past lives because you didn't want that. You know, you may have had some, I'm feeling like it was some harsh experiences, and your soul is very, you know, apprehensive about going back into leadership because your past life, that energy is there within your soul. So your soul remembers. Like if you, let's just say you had a lifetime where you were a leader in a war or a battle situation, and you were the one responsible for, you know, all of the people in the war. You were the leader. You were the one like, this is what we're going to do, and, you know, leading them in this situation. And so let's just say most of the people you were leading, unfortunately, died because of the war, the battle. So, you know, this is resonating because I'm saying this story because these are examples that may resonate. So if this is resonating for you, you know, your soul feels that pain of being the leader and watching your soldiers die, and you feel responsible for that, and your soul again remembers that, and it's like you may be afraid to step back into leadership because of having that responsibility and feeling like people were hurt or people died and feeling like you can't handle it, but it's not true. And your higher self is showing you through dreams and visions and really connecting with you to make you aware of your own personal power and how you are meant to balance these energies out this lifetime. And you are meant to be a leader. You are just, that's who you are. That's your essence. You are a true leader. You have the ability to lead. You have the wherewithal. You have the skills. You have the wisdom and the inner guidance. So this is a part of your destiny, being a leader. So this is something you really cannot afford to avoid. I mean, of course, you know, you have free will, so you have the option to avoid it like you've done in other lifetimes. But I'm hearing that, you know, the stakes are higher this lifetime because I feel like for many of you, you're really being pushed hard. Like it's almost unavoidable. I just saw 811. It's an angel number. Google that when this is over. You cannot avoid this anymore. This is something that you have to do because this is really crucial for balancing out those energies from the past lives. So that's something that you want to do. You want things to be balanced. You want things to be harmonious. And you want to trust yourself and really be aligned with your true destiny. Okay, so let's get some more messages from your higher self. We have care and compassion, Kuan Yin. And we have psychic insight. And this is Odin. And again, look at that. That's that warrior type. This is that warrior type energy. This is that warrior type energy again that we were just talking about. Okay, and then psychic insight too. Okay, we also have all paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. Activated earth, power lines, power places, ley lines, trust where you're led. Okay, and then we have root chakra, and that's the number 5. And some of you may be a life path 5. We have celebrate life. We have 43, and that's number 7. So some of you may be a life path number 7 or number 5. So yeah, check out your life path number if you don't know that. Google, you know, life path calculator. So you can figure out what your life path number is, and then you can read up on that. You could Google that, Google your life path number, and start doing some reading on that, because that's going to help you really know who you are and know part of your destiny and what you're here to do. Okay, so your higher self wants you to know that this lifetime is going to be, your higher self is really guiding you and really showing you the leader that you are, but really showing you how strong you really are and how you can overcome anything. And again, you have that warrior energy, the warrior spirit. You don't give up. You're determined. So you need to focus on your third eye is open. Like, this is what I was saying. Your higher self is showing you things through your third eye, through your visions and your dreams. So it says, see truth for what it is, follow your intuition. This is again confirming how strong your intuition is, how important your intuition is, and how your intuition will really guide you this lifetime. And choose to be loved. Do what is right for everyone involved. Offer a helping hand. So you are meant to help others. Again, you're going to help others through leadership. That is part of what you're meant to do. And your higher self is saying that's who you are. But you need to choose to be love. You're a true leader, but choose love at the same time. Choose that love, choose care and compassion, because you have to trust where you're being led. You're being led to a new place, a new area on earth, a new cycle, a new beginning. Something is happening here. So trust where you are being led to, because this is going to help you also with your destiny and unlocking more of who you are, because all paths lead home. You're on this path of, connecting back with your soul, with your higher self. So, everything that you're doing, everything that you're going through, everything that's happening with you in this lifetime, all paths lead home. You're going back to your higher self. And this is about using your intuition and trusting yourself and turning your gaze within. Remember to focus on you and your journey and no one else's, and trust your journey and trust where you are being led, and trust that your intuition is a part of this process. For some of you, your higher self is coming through saying that I have everything I need to survive and grow on the physical plane. So for some of you, root chakra healing is going to be important for you during this lifetime. You're repairing that root chakra. You're repairing that survival energy that's there. It's time to come to a place of love and come out of the survival, because survival is fear. That's rooted in fear. And again, because I'm getting like that war and warrior spirit here, you may have dealt with a lot of war in other lifetimes. And again, that helps to add to the pain in that root chakra that your body feels, it's in your energy field, your soul knows. So you are going to have to do that root chakra healing if you're not already doing it, and keep telling yourself you're safe. Make yourself feel safe. Your higher self wants you to feel safe, because the more safe you feel, the more you could be in your leadership role and really trust your intuition and trust what's happening. So celebrate life. I celebrate every day by honoring and respecting all life on Mother Earth. So this is about, your higher self wants you to take time to celebrate life, celebrate your journey, celebrate what you're doing, celebrate yourself, but also celebrate Mother Earth, celebrate the animals, celebrate honoring, respecting animals, honoring the earth, honoring the resources that we have here on earth, doing things like that. For some of you, you have gifts with working with animals or shape-shifting into different animal spirits as well. Your higher self wants you to know that. You're gifted with that. But honor Mother Earth, spend time in nature. Nature really helps you to connect with your higher self. For some of you, your higher self has really been trying to connect with you, and it's been some issues there with you and your higher self really getting connected. And your higher self is saying that, your higher self is there with you every step of the way, guiding you, showing you, and your higher self is saying, but you have to make the effort and you have to listen and you have to trust yourself. Okay. And again, step into that inner strength. And really, like I said, the dreams and the visions are really important. So when you take time to meditate or just take some time outside to really reflect and quiet time, that's going to be important for you because your higher self really gets in touch with you that way. And automatic writing, I'm hearing. Just getting a sheet of paper or a journal and just writing and not even thinking, and your higher self connects with you through that way as well. Okay, so let's get some more messages for pile 3. What else does your higher self want you to know? Pile 3. Gosh, that's too many. Okay, we're going to take this root chakra. We'll take this too. Okay, pile 3. Okay, let's see what we have. We have 2 children. We have twin flame mission. We have root chakra. We have 5 children. We have public platform. We have prodigy. Okay, let's get a couple more. Okay. Ooh. We have baby soul. And we have confidence and support. Okay, we're gonna couple fell. Okay, all these fell out. Okay, we have iconic status family. We have second marriage. We have clairvoyance, clear seeing. Wow, more fell out for pile 1 and 2 didn't even get this many cards. Okay, and then we have balance and moderation. Okay, so pile 3. Your higher self wants you to know a lot. Wow. This is what I was saying. I feel like there's been some blockages with you and your higher self. Something's been blocking. And I feel like, I mean, for some of you, it could be because of avoiding certain things. Because I am getting this avoidance energy with this pile. It could be just like avoiding like the responsibility or the accountability or what your soul mission really is this lifetime. And so I'm hearing that, you know, when you do that, when you don't listen, when you I don't want to say purposefully because it's free will. You're just using your free will. You're using, you know, the free will that you have. And so your higher self is coming through, or spirit is coming through, like if you continue to not listen to your inner guidance, not listen to what you're being told, that information will start slowing down. Okay, that's why when we go through these awakenings, we just get so much information at one time, or something is just so clear and so obvious, and it's almost just like a door open to all this information or all of this truth. That's an awakening. And so more truth will come, more awakenings will come. But when you start to use what I call free will pass, you know, because sometimes I'll ask my team, can I use this free will pass? Like I'll ask, but you know, I had to kind of let that go. And that's about surrendering, because when you surrender more and more, you don't think about free will passes. You don't think about free will, because it's like you're just doing what you're told to do, and it works out better than free will ever have for me. I know I'm speaking from personal experience here. So I'm hearing part of the blockages are you have been doing too much of getting in your own way. And when you start doing that, you tell your team and, you know, the divine, the universe, that you got this. You're in control. You know what you're doing. And so you've been having to go through some karmic situations, or a lot of karma, or painful situations, because of you basically feeling like you got this and you know what to do. So in doing things against your own intuition, or, using too much of the free will where it's pushing you completely off path. And so you may be coming back to this place of really getting back into alignment with your true destiny and not avoiding this leadership role that you have been given, because your higher self is a leader, is a leader. And so you are meant to lead. You are meant to lead others. You are meant to be, for some of you, okay, so let's get to these cards because I was getting really off track with that. So for some of you, again, you're meant to be on a public platform. Now, this is not for everyone. I want to say this because, like, when I was just giving that example of a teacher and a principal, I really feel like, for some of you, you will be leading in your community in different ways, however that looks for your community. And it may not be on a public platform, but it's like a public platform within your community. Like, you could become a politician, a local politician, or just something like that. So, take what resonates, but I am getting that energy. But for some of you, you are meant to be on a public platform, and you're meant to be on a global scale where the whole world will know who you are, because we do have iconic status / family. So with this card, this is saying that, not only will you be iconic or considered an icon, your family will be as well. Okay, whatever, because for some of you, your higher self is coming through saying you will be getting married. Whether this is your first, second, or third marriage, I'm hearing for some of you, you will be getting married. And your higher self is coming through saying that, and saying that for some of you, and again, whatever it is in your community, because it's like in our local communities, we have families where it's like we know the family name, we know about that family. So your family will be known and have iconic status. So for some of you, it's on a global scale, and for some of you, it's in your local community. For some of you, this is not for all, but for some of you, you are on a twin flame mission, and your higher self is coming through saying, yes, if you were questioning, or if this is resonating with you, this is not going to be for everyone, but if this is resonating with you, if you've heard, or felt like you were a twin, or you've heard that you were a twin, or whatever the situation is, your higher self is coming through saying, yes, you are a twin, and yes, this lifetime is about the twin flame mission for you. And so you and your twin have a mission that both of you signed up for, and you signed up to support and help each other through this mission and to do whatever it is that you're supposed to do this lifetime. So for some of you, again, you are supported. I mean, not for some of you, all of you, you are supported in this process, and confidence is going to be the key. Confidence, really trusting yourself, tapping into that inner power that you have, being confident, having that divine confidence, not full of ego, no, pure divine confidence. And that comes from self-love, self-acceptance, accepting yourself, loving yourself. And that's a part of that twin flame mission as well, because this is all about self-love and self-acceptance and doing things for humanity. But you have to love and accept yourself in order to really be in alignment with this. And when you are called to be on a twin flame mission, this is big. It's a big deal. Okay, it's a big deal. And that means that you're supposed to be, this is a part of your purpose. This is a part of your journey. This is a part of your destiny. So when you align to this and fully accept this, I was saying this to pile one. Pile one was a little similar to this pile, but different in the same ways. But some of you may find some messages for you in pile one, especially if you're resonating with the twin flame part. But pile one had the energy of leadership as well, but not wanting to step into it because of similar things, accountability, responsibility, things like that. And you have to fully accept this. You have to fully accept the mission and say it out loud. Because I know I had to do the same thing. I, for a long time, did not want to. I'm a twin, and I did not want to accept this mission. And I realized that. And I realized that I was self-sabotaging and blocking myself from not fully accepting it. So accept the mission. And that's about surrendering and accepting what's happening this lifetime and loving yourself and accepting it. Because a lot of times we don't want this because it's accountability and we know we're called to do some things that we may feel not confident to do or scared to do or not fully prepared, but you are fully prepared to do this and you are supported and you have the confidence within, but it's going to take healing that root chakra. For many of you, again, I'm feeling this energy of you've had lifetimes in war, in battle. You know, you may have even served in the military this lifetime or dealt with some harsh circumstances growing up where it felt like war, it felt like hell, it felt like you were on the battlefield. So you have wounds from other lifetimes where you were battling and in war. And I'm really getting, like I said, when I told that story about being the leader and your soldiers dying, I really do feel for many of you, that's going to resonate for you. So that's about healing that part of yourself and accepting your leadership role and accepting that it won't be like the last lifetime or other lifetimes. Okay, it's going to be different. You know, you overcame that to get to this place now. It's going to be more peaceful, more harmonious, and that's about you having that balance and moderation as well. So balance is really important for you this lifetime, balancing out your emotions, balancing out the energies, the past life energies that you're still feeling, that you may not really understand, but your soul feels it and it's in your body because, like I said, many of you, you need to do root chakra work, root chakra healing, okay? Root chakra healing is going to be very important. Feeling safe, knowing what it feels like to feel safe, knowing what it feels like to feel like, you know, safe with another person, safe with yourself, safe with other people. That's going to be very important for you. Ooh, with this clairvoyance here, this is again, you are really powerful with your third eye. You have a lot of visions. You know, the moon phases and cycles are going to be very important for your life because with the heightened phases and cycles, especially like the full moon, you get very, very intuitive. Your third eye is even more powerful. So, and again, this is how your higher self really connects with you. So really tap into this. For some of you, you are a prodigy. You are considered brilliant. But for some of you, I'm hearing you will have a child or your children, in particular, a son, a child, a boy. For some of you, it's going to be two boys or one girl. But I'm getting boy energy really. Yeah, really heavy for this card. Yeah, boy. That's going to be a prodigy. I don't think this child, for many of you, this child has not been born yet. This child has not, this is a spirit baby. This child has not come into, come earthside for many of you. But this child will be a prodigy. This child is going to be absolutely incredible. And so, like I said, for many of you, it's a son. So, you know, with this child, you are going to be given the task, you and your, you know, person, whoever you're going to have this child with, you're going to be given the task to really develop this prodigy, okay? Because this child is going to be huge. This child is going to be huge for the earth, for the world, for the collective. So you're going to be given the tasks. You and your person are going to have to train this child. And when I say train, like really teach this child. So this is why this is so important for you to really come into your leadership, because you're going to be leading your children. Okay, you're going to be leading them, particularly, like I said, whoever this child is, wow, get ready. This child is remarkable, like brilliant, like a genius. And this child is going to intimidate so many adults at such a young age. This child is just going to beam with light and knowledge. This child is going to come into this world so smart. This child is going to hit like whatever these targets, these benchmarks. It's going to be almost like, where did this child come from? This child is, I mean, I have goosebumps. Wow. Like, I don't even know if you can see it. Wow. So this is going to be, again, you're going to be leading this child because this child is going to learn from you. So you have to step into the leadership role, because it's not just this child, it's many people. And for some of you, again, you are going to have children, and don't get caught up on the numbers, but for some of you will be 5, for some of you will be 2, for some of you I'm hearing you will adopt. But don't get caught up on the numbers, but you will be having children. Now with this baby soul, some of you may feel like you are a baby soul, and I'm here to tell you you're not a baby soul. But some of you, so I'm hearing some of you are a baby soul, some of you are an old soul. I'm not getting in the middle for this group, like the mid-level soul. I'm either getting you're an old soul or you're a baby soul. So if you are connecting with the old soul, like if you feel like you are an old soul, you may have some messages for you in Pile 1. Okay. Pile 1 you may have some messages that you may connect with in that group. Okay, so let's get your oracles out. Pile 3. Whew. Wow, I'm going to have to do a spirit baby reading because that baby's energy was like, wow. Okay, we have spiritual balance. Okay, speak your truth, Archangel Gabriel. And we have you are protected, Archangel Michael. We have divine love. We have inner child. We have trust. Okay, let's see what else. We have all is well in my world. We have the point of power is always in the present moment. Freedom is my divine right. Okay, I'm going to start here. I am free to think wonderful thoughts. I move beyond past limitations into freedom. I am now becoming all that I am created to be. So for you, Pile 3, you may have issues with self-limiting beliefs or like overthinking or having issues with letting things go. And so, your higher self is coming through saying, hey, this is your birthright. Freedom is your birthright. You are free. You don't need to hold on to these self-limiting beliefs. You don't need to hold on to negative thoughts or, having a hard time letting go, because you are here to speak your truth. And it says, thank you, Gabriel, for helping me to speak with integrity. So Archangel Gabriel is helping and protecting many of you right now, along with Archangel Michael. You need to know that you're protected. You are surrounded by light. You are surrounded by, you are very protected, very highly protected. Okay, you have angels, you have ancestors, and you have spirit guides protecting you, because all is well in your world. Start saying this. Start affirming, reaffirming, and affirming this thought. All is well in my world. Yeah, things may not be exactly what you would like. Yeah, things are not perfect, or things, maybe you want things to go a different way, but all is well. Okay? It's beautiful. It's great. It may not be perfect, but it's great right now. Being in the present moment. When you are in the present moment, you have more power. Really retrain your subconscious to be in the present moment and know that the present is a gift. Not to say that we can't, we have these abilities to do all these different things. Our mind can float in so many different directions, but honestly, it's more power staying focused on what's ahead of you and what's happening in the present. Instead of escaping to all these different timelines and dimensions. So right now, spiritual abundance is coming in. You have blessings and infinite abundance. You're being blessed with infinite abundance. But I'm hearing from many of you, you're getting ready to go through an awakening, or you are going through an awakening. More downloads of the truth and clarity are coming in for you, so you can really understand what you're meant to do and how you're meant to move forward. When you offer everything to the divine with detachment, you begin a love affair with spirit. So you need to surrender. You need to let go. You see, this person has his arms open, ready to fly. transformation, butterflies. We have more butterflies here. Transformation is trying to happen, but you're going to have to surrender and you're going to have to let go. You're going to have to let go of trying to control, let go of being in the way of things, really surrender and be shown what to do. When you hear through your inner guidance, because you have a strong level of intuition and inner guidance, let your inner guidance guide you to what you need to know, guide you to take the inspired, aligned action when you're supposed to. Allow me, divine, to give you my deepest longings, trusting you to know exactly how to handle them. So this is about prayer and this is about letting go. So, maybe you write a list of things that you would like, some intentions, or, pray about it, pray about whatever it is that you would like, and then let it go. Let go of expectations. Let go of feeling like, it has to happen within a certain time frame. Let go of how it's supposed to happen. Let go of all of that. Just let it go. And let the divine show you and let the divine guide you and trust it. And finally, inner child. So this is coming up along with that root chakra. That's more that inner child healing. Allow me to give compassion and love to that little one. Let me attend to its deepest desires and feelings. Or deepest needs and feelings. So your inner child wants to connect with you as well. Your higher self is right there and your inner child is there. So your inner child wants to connect with you. Your inner child wants to show you, ask your inner child, how can I help you? How can I love you? How can I, give you what you need? Because your inner child needs your attention. Your inner child needs some compassion. Your inner child needs some love. You may want to do something watch something on TV that your inner child, that you'd like to do as a child, or do something outside, ride a bike, or play basketball, or play tag. I mean, not tag, but I don't know, tag just came out, so maybe someone needed to hear that. But jump rope, do some things that maybe you did as a child to bring that energy out. Maybe you want to take yourself for ice cream or eat something that can connect you back to childhood. Do something, because your inner child wants to talk to you. Your inner child wants to connect with you, and your inner child needs some love and compassion right now. So I really hope this helps, Pile 3. I'm sending you so much love. If no one told you that they love you today, I love you. Thank you so much for being here with me. Please like the video. I'm proud of you for doing this work. I'm proud of you for showing up for yourself. Please like the video, subscribe, join the capital LOVE tribe. Comment below, let me know how this resonated. Thank you all so much, and I'll see you in the next reading.